Hello everyone and welcome to the latest episode of Booktime with Elvis with me, Mark. And of course we're continuing with the hashtag Reading Europe 2021 challenge. And this is our update for match day 9, so the games that took place yesterday. It's extremely hot here at the moment, so forgive me, I'm trying not to melt. I've just had to turn off the fan to make this video, so I'm definitely going to try and keep it short. So yeah, as usual, if you don't want to see the results, look away now. Of course, I am including the reading results as well, and I hope to very soon bring you a breakdown of what everybody has read so far before we move into the second stage of the competition. So yesterday's matches, they took place between Hungary, drawn by Moonpome, versus France, drawn by Matthew at Nightbird Books. And this was quite an exciting game. It did result in a 1-1 draw, as Hungary managed to hang on and therefore hang on and remain in the tournament as well, with this draw against France. Leaving, well, as we'll see, the group is still wide open. So the reading result so far for this is Moonpome and Matthew Nightbird Books do not need to read anything until the next match. So they can just kick back, relax, and stay cool. The second game yesterday was Portugal, drawn by Revenant versus Germany, drawn by myself. This was an extremely exciting match that ended in a 4-2 win for Germany. And as I said, it was extremely exciting, unless, of course, you happen to be a Portuguese fan. Portugal actually scored 4 of these 6 goals, but still lost, owing to the fact that 2 of them were, most unfortunately, own goals scored in quick succession. Germany, though, of course, remained cool and collected and went on to win the game by 4-2. They're in the same group as Hungary and France, so this group is now really wide open. This so-called group of death has now become the group of chaos, to quote Jack over at the Rambling Raconteur, as he mentioned it yesterday in our Voxer chat. So really, it's unsure at this stage which of these teams is going to go through. So that's exciting as we head into the last games of the group stages, which are taking place from today. More coming up on that a little bit later. So the reading result is that I get to relax for a couple of days, while poor old Vin at Revenant needs to dust off and brush off his German 101 and pick up perhaps an einfach Buch, or an easy book to read in the next few days. The last game yesterday was Spain, which we have 2 participants who've taken Spain, which are Margaret D and the Book Rook, versus Poland, which was drawn by Hester Dunlop. And this was yet another draw. And yeah, it seemed like there'd been a few draws in this competition already, which, you know, I suppose if they have goals in them, it's not necessarily a bad thing. But it was a 1-1 draw, and quite surprising, really, because I would have expected Spain to beat Poland. But all credit to Poland, they went 1-0 down, and they came back to equalise, and they really worked hard trying to get ahead. But for them, certainly a draw is a good result, as it keeps their hopes of moving forward in the competition alive for at least another few days until we get to the final matches of that group. The reading result is that Margaret D and the Book Rook, as well as Hester Dunlop, can all catch their breath and relax while waiting for the final matches of their groups next week. Today's matches, the first lot of final group games start today, and we have only 2 matches, and they are taking place simultaneously, and I believe this is done to stop any kind of you know, unconventional or corrupt activity. So, for example, you know, if you happen to be particularly friendly with one country, you can try and manipulate the results so they go through instead of one that you definitely don't want to play, something like that. So they both take place at 6 o'clock Central European time today, and first is Italy, drawn by the Soggy Expat Book Nerd, who take on Wales, drawn by the Reading and Writing Life. I said the first one, of course, as I said, they're happening at the same time. It's just the order that I'm reading it. That should be an exciting game. Wales seem to be on the ascendancy, and Italy, of course, are already up there. So it will be, I think, if I have to choose one of the 2 games to watch, I will choose to watch that one. Though, of course, it could still be good, the other game, that's taking place at the same time, which is Switzerland, drawn by Miss Reads a Lot, versus Turkey, drawn by Knitting Books, etc. So thank you very much for watching. I hope wherever you are, you're not too uncomfortable with regards to heat or anything else. I hope, of course, you're healthy, and I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. Take care. All the best. Bye.